What's good, y'all? So in this video, I wanted to give a special shout out and thanks and appreciation to someone that's really been influential in my life, but especially with this YouTube thing and getting me mentally prepared for the things that might come my way. And I want to give that special shout out to the Black Hokage. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below, so you can go check him out and just to prove that I practice what I preach. I truly do believe that you need to give people their roses before they're gone, even if they see this video or not. You need to give this appreciation to people. You need to show people this quality content. Everyone should know this man. I truly do believe that, and more people are doing it without my help. But I've been such a consumer of his content that I want to make sure everyone knows about it. So shout out to the Black Hokage. Very entertaining, very funny, but he's also very thought-provoking, and he also gives a lot of life advice. Some things that I've taught y'all, I learned from him, to be quite honest with you. And a lot of my YouTube identity came from him. If you watch enough of him, you'll see where I got certain jokes from, certain demeanor, certain the little voices, like I got that from him. And I have no problem letting you know. Because I told y'all, take traits from admirable people. Take traits that are going to bring success to your life, and then make them your own, though. Never just copy someone. Make it your own. Speak your own subject matter. What do you want to talk about? Now add these traits in a way that only you could mix them together. All right? So that's my own little spiel. But back to the Black Hokage. There was a specific video of his that really, as I grew, and I was just kind of watching them because it was just a habit. But there was a video that he made that broke the seal between him just being the guy on the screen and him being a real person. And I'm not going to point it out because I'm sure he doesn't want that one to be the video that y'all see. But nevertheless, when I was watching it though, I learned so much from that moment. The first thing that I learned was it's okay to be vulnerable on camera if it's real, if it's authentic. Because that's the moment that really showed it to me that that's a real person. He's lived through some shit. And in that video, you knew that he was living through some shit. And he was able to still make a quality video that still had an impact. But when I watched that video, I saw him as even not like I never saw him as a person, but that veil of the Black Hokage was gone. And him as a person, I'm not gonna put his old government, he's put it out there himself, but I ain't gotta do all that. But him as the real person shined through. And I was like, yo, I respect this dude. Another thing that I was able to observe though, because you knew this was real emotion, you saw what he had been building. And he built such a true, healthy, a healthy community that when he was weak, his community was here to bring him up. And we all had the same sentiment because a lot of us have been watching him for years. I have literally been watching him since middle school. I believe it was either middle school or early high school that I started watching him. So I literally grew up watching this guy. And a lot of people share the same sentiment, and I see myself stepping into those shoes for some of y'all, where we call him Big Bro. Some guy that I've never met in person. I don't think I've even caught a live Twitch stream because I just don't sit on Twitch like that. But nevertheless, it's I still consider him a brother because I've learned so much from him. So once again, before we even finish, shout out to the Black Hokage for everything that you've taught me. Because you've prepared me for this social media game, this YouTube game, this networking game. I know how to do it. I just do it to my own liking. And that's going to be a very important point for my third thing that I learned from it. I actually wrote down some things. I wanted to make sure I got this right. But one of the things of course, there's countless things that I've learned over the years. But one of the things that I really learned from him was that you are going to have to repeat yourself as a content creator, no matter what. Even if you're one of these stubborn people that says, I'm not repeating myself for nobody. I said it once. Go watch the video. If you want to grow in a healthy way, you're just going to repeat yourself because it's just easier. It's just easier. But one of the things that is annoying with this, and this is just my nudge to y'all, those of you watching this video, just my little nudge to y'all, do your research. And I don't even mean on obviously you should do your own research on everything in your life. But specifically when it comes to interacting with content creators, what you need to understand, whatever, it's a bad habit. But what y'all need to get is that you're probably not the first time we've been asked that question. So check out the comment sections, watch other videos to see it. For example, with me, I talk a lot about semen retention, and that's where I get a lot of young people. So I understand my demographic with that. Young people, look up things before you ask them. Go out and try to figure out the answer for yourself. And then if you can't figure it out, then ask for some guidance, right? Because there's nothing worse. Like, even as like I've noticed it now with teachers and professors, when y'all ask them a question, like, oh my God, those impatient teachers, because they've been asked it so many times, when they know the answer's on page 14. It's right there. Just look for it. You know? So you're asking me, how long have you been on semen retention? Don't get me wrong, I think that's a weird question to ask somebody, but it's like, well, let's go ahead and use some context clues. I have a video that says it's been a year. So at the very least, even if I relapsed a day before, it's like, you know that I'm someone that's been through it. I'm someone that's been through it for a year. Make your own context and use your own decisions, and be ready and open and willing to the true answer. But at least you came to one on your own merit. You feel me? Not everything was handed to you. So that's just a little thing that's from me to you. You know, understand that about some of these people. Okay? So you're gonna have to repeat yourself. And I was mentally prepared by him on this, because when it popped up in my life, I was like, that's what he was talking about. The second thing is, like, when people call you underrated, when people say, you know, you should have more views, you should have more subscribers, it's like, okay, cool. Now, for me personally, I'm chilling, and I mean that with all sincerity. I'm chilling. I love the growth. It's great. But I'm not ready for that big, like that consistent big screen, that consistent public eye, that consistent, you know, that level of recognition, that level of fame, that level of influence in that field. I ain't ready for all that yet. I like where I'm at right now. I like chilling. But this is more so for those people. There's some people that just kind of just want to do what they do and have fun. And there's some people that want to grow and of course have fun with it. But you know what I'm saying? We have different intentions, different goals, and there's nothing wrong with either one. So this is more so for other people. If you love somebody's content, share it with people that would like that type of content. Some of y'all say y'all been shouting me out and showing me to your friends. Cool. I appreciate it. You know? But some of y'all are a lot of talk and no action. Some of y'all will say this, and I've seen it myself. I'm not saying that y'all didn't, but I'm just saying people out there, it may be you, it may be someone out there, that says you should have more views. Oh my God, more people should hear what you're talking about. More people should watch the way you build this, or you do parkour here. More people should see this. And this is the most important for people that are up and coming. Those people that get 20 views on the video, 30 views on the video. I know about that. That's the life I currently live. They're the ones that really need that. Not the people that have millions of views already. The algorithm's got them set. You know, why are you promoting someone that's literally automatically being promoted? Go help the little guys, everybody. You know, that's why I tend to shout people out. When people say, yo, I've been watching your videos. I started my own channel. I always shout you out. You know, shout out to Expressively Fee. You know, shout out to Nia Jobs, even though you disappeared wherever you are. You know, I still love you. Shout out to you. You know, it's like I always shout people out. Shout out to Jalen Holmes 6. I've been shouting him out in a couple of videos. You know, give these people love. Help grow them, because you become the community that a lot of us want. I want my own community, and I'm already developing it. I already have one. Some people want the community and some people want the fame. And some people want a mixture of both, you know. But I want the community. That's all I want. If my community is 1,000 people and it stays here forever, I'm happy with that. If it grows to 1,000 million, then that's cool too. You know, it is what it is. But everything that I'm supposed to get will come into my life. So I don't chase nothing. But that's just my little spiel on make sure you promote people that you like. The people that you want to see grow. Because a lot of y'all aren't content creators. If you're not a creator, if you're not a creator or producer of something, you're a consumer. I'm a consumer and a producer. You know what I'm saying? I'm both. But some of y'all are just consumers. And I'm not downing you on that one. You know, you're just learning and you're just, you know, taking everything in. There's nothing wrong with that in certain conversations. Y'all know how I can flip the script. But with being a consumer, while you're consuming, Help the person grow that's giving you the free content on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, that's dishing out the free information, whether it be someone that's doing hella research on stocks and crypto or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give these people more of a platform so more people could see it. If you're benefiting from it and you want other people to benefit from it, you have a great heart. So stop talking and do it. You understand? And there's so many things, though, that I've learned from this man. There's so many things that I've learned from this man, but, you know, we're just going to call it quits there. You know, I wanted to just give my appreciation to him, but also do my little thing and teach. Like I say, do everything with your own swag to it. I'm going to say things. He's going to say things that you may not 100% agree with. Either completely reject it or keep it in the tuck, because maybe that might be useful one day. Or just automatically adopt it. If it makes sense to you and it's going to bring you success, then just adopt what we're saying. But always give credit to people, you know, whether they see it or not. Give credit to people. Give people their flowers. Give people their appreciation. Because you never know. Once again, they might look like they're high and mighty and famous, but when they see how much you've had an impact, I already feel it. Imagine what they get. You know, but some of them don't get that, and they just have a whole bunch of leeches, a whole bunch of consumers just watch their stuff, and that's it. Don't learn nothing from it. It's just whatever, you know. It's like, but with y'all, with the community, y'all have the opportunity to help these people grow. That energy that you give out will be returned unto you. In his emotional video, that energy that he's been putting out over the years was returned to him when he got weak. That's what happens when you have a great community. That's what happens when you tailor your community and grow over time instead of trying to be an overnight success. One last thing, humility, humbleness. You know, one of the cool things I like about his channel is, like, you don't know unless you do your Googles, but you won't know off rip how many Twitch followers he has, because all he does is put his sub goal of 50. That's it. Sub goal. Some days he gets it, sometimes he doubles it, some days he triples it, some days he gets nothing. And he be like, all right, bet. And then, like, he just won't stream the next day. He's like, I got some free time. Cool. You know, he grew organically the way that he wanted to grow. That's something else that I learned from him. That's why I just do what I do. I talk about what I talk about. I don't edit my videos. I don't do anything flashy because it's my goal to be a hidden treasure trove for someone on the internet. I love when people say I stumbled upon your channel, you know, but that's me making my own swag with something I learned from somebody else. You know? So anyway, I'm going to end this here. I'm done. Shout out to you. The link to his channel is in the description below. The Black Hokage, ladies and gentlemen. Go check him out. To the next one.